Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. Lenovo Legion, i7 and RTX graphics. The problem with this one, pressing the power button, nothing happened. Now I'm a little bit confused about this laptop and the customer email. The customer is saying he bought the laptop faulty. He is also saying he's repairing stuff as a hobby. But apart from the laptop not working, he was scared to fix it. He tried to charge it on the USB-C, but this is a gaming laptop. So, not sure if this laptop should charge on the USB-C or not. Because even if it's charging on a USB-C, I'm pretty sure you want power on this charging port, which is the normal charging port. I mean, on the USB, I can see saying USB PD. Here on the USB-C, we have like some kind of like the charging sign. So it is possible, maybe it will work with USB-C also. But my issue is the laptop is dead, and yeah, that's the customer is not happy with that. Anyway, I will say first, let's try to figure it out what is wrong with this laptop. Because, charging circuit, PD controllers, that's a different story. I want to see if this laptop, it will work with a charged battery. Just to understand what is happening on this laptop. I don't think I fixed this model before. But we're gonna see now. And the laptop, it's open. Yeah, that's a classic Lenovo Legion motherboard. The battery is still plugged in. So I want the battery out. Good, the battery is out. And now I want to check the main power rail, but not sure where should I check the main power rail. I can't see any power supply here apart from this one. This one is for charging the battery. So we need access to the motherboard in order to check the main power rail. So let's try to make some space. Okay, we have access to some power supplies, but I will say let's take out the heatsink and let's see what it's under. And the heatsink, it's out. Yeah, here we have a bunch of power supplies. I think we can check the main power rail. Beeping mode, ground, and we have plus, or we have electrolytic capacitor, you can see. So we can check on the plus of the electric capacitor, and it's not short. You can believe that? GPU, electrolytic capacitors, and it's not short. So the main power rail is not shorted. Surprising for a gaming laptop? Yeah. Let me plug the main battery and let's check the voltage. So the main battery is plugged. Let's check the voltage on the battery. On the battery we have 0 volts. Why we have 0 volts on the battery? Let's charge the battery. And okay, the battery has like 12 point something. The battery is charging with like 3 amps. The battery is supposed to have probably like 14 volts. Yeah, let's charge the battery. Let me raise the voltage. Good. Just give me like 1 second. So we are charging the battery. Let's see if the laptop is coming on. Power button, let me come. So we are following the voltage, pressing the power button, and nothing happened. No, nothing. Okay, that's fine. Let's see the main power rail now. So the main power rail now is 13.7, which is kind of low, and the voltage is going down quickly. Why? Let me grab the thermal camera. When you see the voltage going down quickly, means something can take more power than it's supposed to take. Or maybe it's not supposed to take power. So with the thermal camera, I can't see anything wrong. No, nothing is taking power here. Let me take the RAM cover. I believe the EC chip is here. And no, everything is looking good. This is quite strange. Let's check the coils. Let me unplug the battery. Battery is unplugged. Memory is back. So the coils resistance. Here we have 32. This is the VRAM and it's good. Here we have infinite resistance, 164 ohms, and here infinite resistance. And this one, 0 ohms. Check the 0 ohms. I believe this is the 5 volts coil. Why we have 0 ohms on a 5 volts coil? Anyone can tell me? No one? 0.8 volts. We are coming with the power supply on that coil here. And it's taking 3 amps. Lot of current. So coming with current here. And what is taking that kind of current? We don't know. Wait, I can see that a coil getting warm? This one? No, because I hold... okay. You know what? Why nothing is taking current? That's my question. 3 amps. Okay, let's raise the current. 4.5 amps. The coil is getting warm. That means the short is on this side. But that's not important. But with like 4.5 amps, we should see some heat. And we don't see anything. I mean, nothing is getting hot. How this is even possible? This is impossible. So, according with thermodynamics law, this is impossible. So we are changing or exchanging current in heat. So, not sure what should I say, but I believe we should take the board out and try to find what is shorted on the 5 volts power rail. Okay, that's the long part. So just give me like few minutes and let me take the board out. And the motherboard, it's out. I can't see any liquid damage, so it's looking good. We have the EC chip here. I mean, this is quite a nice design. Check here, yeah? You have the charging port, first MOSFET, second MOSFET, third MOSFET because you have USB-C. Then you have like a big main power rail, I believe, which is coming here. This big track. This is not ground, this is plus. Here you have the current sensor. Then here, I believe here, it's actually a dual MOSFET which is bouncing that coil. Let's check under the microscope. I mean, I can't see anything wrong here. But clearly, this MOSFET is switching that coil. So do you think actually the MOSFET is shorted? Hmm? But how the MOSFET can be shorted? Because the main power relay is not shorted. If we are checking the main power rail, here is not short. You can see nothing. But on the coil is 0 ohms. I mean, clearly the high side MOSFET from inside is good. But the low side MOSFET can be shorted. I mean, not sure if the short is actually the MOSFET or is something at the output of that power supply. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come again with current. Yeah, lot of current. Have ground. We have plus, and indeed it's taking like 4 amps. So coming with current, and what is getting hot is not the MOSFET. Check there. The MOSFET is not getting hot. So what is it then? What is that? Check there. What is that? So here somewhere, here is something which is getting very hot. One more time. 4 amps. There is a capacitor. It's a regular capacitor? No, it's a freaking capacitor. Yeah. Ha! Can't believe. What did you say? You said easy pizza. Ha! Can be, can be. What is that? What is that? I mean, you can see it, it's all cracked. Hmm? So what do you think about that capacitor? Gone, right? Yeah. Let's remove the capacitor. Here we have some sort of MOSFET. Say hello to my little friend. We can't do it because we have that MOSFET there. And the capacitor is out. Yeah. We still have one more capacitor there. I believe that should be enough. And if we are checking now the 5 volts, so 5 volts is not shorted. You can see no short. We do have the power button here. So I cannot ask myself, if I plug the battery, the board is coming on. But if we are plugging the USB-C, let's see what is happening. The meter is coming on. Huh? 19 volts. Pressing the power button. Nothing happened. Okay. This one. Pressing the power button. Nothing happened. Interesting. This one. Okay, this one the meter is looping. Strange, right? Kind of strange. Let's plug the battery and let's see what it's doing. So the battery is plugged. Pressing the power button. It's coming on. That's crazy. You seen the light? Check that. Huh? What do you think? Let me quickly put the board back. Just give me like a few minutes. Okay, everything is back in place. Good. Let's plug the battery. Okay, so we charge the battery a little bit. Pressing the power button and nothing. But that's crazy. This laptop was basically fixed. It was repaired. Okay, let's check the voltage. So the voltage on the 5 volts coil is 5 volts, you can see. Yeah. So 5 volts it's working. 3.3, check on the screen. So everything is fine. Why the laptop is not coming on? That's a good question. Because the battery is too low? Can be. Not sure if it will work, but let's plug my Lenovo 19 volts. Yeah, like 20. Plug in the charger. And it's taking nothing. The fans are spinning. Check that. But it's still taking no power from my charger. Wait, the fans are spinning. And we have keyboard backlight. Check there. Huh? I seen a little bit, just a short flash of backlight. We have picture, huh? So what do you think about that? What do you think? Proper repair, right? We made a customer happy. I mean, I know what you're thinking, because I thought the same. You know, this laptop is coming from a guy which is fixing stuff for like a hobby. I was expecting like a dead motherboard full of flags, you know the story. But no, this is like, you know, a genuine customer. He said he seems like the laptop is over his skill and he decided to send it. And he bought it faulty, you can believe that? Yeah. So what do I think about the USB-C? USB-C. I don't know what to tell you about the USB-C. No. I'm not sure if this laptop is working. Actually, it's charging the laptop with USB-C. Because a gaming laptop is taking a lot of power. Let me try to find a charger. We found one, yeah. It's not that powerful, but hopefully should be enough. So plug in the charger. We plug the charger. Let's check what's going on. I mean, I expect this laptop to be fully functional because we had a shorted capacitor on the 5 volts rail. The battery voltage is 15.4 and it's going up. Check there, check there. It's charging fine. You can see it's going up. Yeah. So everything is fine. Yeah, of course, the main power rail it is 19 volts. If I'm checking the main power rail, like here probably, check that, check on the screen. 19.9, you can see. So everything is fine. It's interesting when you open the lid, actually the laptop is coming on. But we do have the charging light here. You can see the orange light here. Yeah, so it's charging fine. Perfect, let me power off. We do have a M2 drive here. Let me connect the Wi-Fi's. M2 drive. Let's see if we have any windows on the drive. Yeah, you open the lid and actually the laptop is coming on. Wait, what is that? Huh? Okay, not sure what was that. It's loading the windows. Yeah, working fine. and everything is working fine. Check there. We have the charging sign. Yeah, you know what? This is a generic SSD with Windows. This is not from this laptop. The mouse is not working, so I believe need a driver. The mousepad it is connected. You can see here, but you need drivers. Yeah. Anyway, the laptop is fixed. So if you have this model, pay attention on the 5 volts coil, and the 5 volts is always on, same like the 3.3 LDO. That can be your issue if you have this laptop. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. I will say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like the video, and I'm very happy I helped this customer. Yeah, we save a laptop. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, United States eBay store, or our Patreon page. Thank you.